Nadal, Federer, Novak Djokovic, Pete Sampras, Andy Murray, all considered to be some of the best tennis players of all time. They are all very decorated with multiple Grand Slam titles, with Novak Djokovic being in the lead with a total of 24 Grand Slam singles. But this video isn't about who's won the most Grand Slam titles. This is about a tennis player that was constantly able to challenge some of the best players in his time, and then to pose the ultimate question: can you be considered a GOAT with no Grand Slam titles? With the record of 467 wins and 238 defeats, this athlete's career is nothing short of remarkable. He is one of only 3 players to have wins over Federer, Nadal, and Djokovic while they were number 1. He is also one of only 3 players to have wins over each of the big 4 at a Grand Slam. Mathematically, if you factor out the fact he was playing the big 4, the rest of his career win percentage would be 69.7%, which means he actually won more than 2/3 of all the matches that he played. Without any Grand Slam wins or major championships, he joins a cadre of athletes such as Ken Griffey Jr., Ricky Fowler, Charles Barkley, Harry Kane, and Michelle Kwan. All of these athletes are considered all-time greats. But just because an athlete doesn't have a World Series win, NFL championship, or a national title, are we not allowed to insert them into a conversation about the all-time greats? The tennis athlete I want to speak about was born April 17, 1985 in Le Mans, France. He is 6'2" and weighing in at 205 pounds, making him a formidable presence on the tennis court. Like most tennis athletes, his professional career began at a young age. He had a natural flair for the sport and developed his abilities. It was clear that he had the ability to reach tremendous heights. He rapidly became a fan favorite due to his charming attitude and distinct playing style. With all the details given, can you guess the athlete that I'm referring to? If that guess is Jo-Wilfried Tsonga, you are correct. Tsonga's Grand Slam performances are one of the most remarkable features of his career. While he has 18 titles, one number may raise some eyebrows. He has no Grand Slam titles. Yes, you heard that correctly. Tsonga has yet to win one of tennis's 4 most coveted trophies despite his extraordinary talent and tireless dedication. One of his career's most memorable moments is the 2008 Australian Open. Unseeded, he defied all odds to reach a semifinal. Along the way, he surprised the tennis world by defeating the king of clay, Rafael Nadal. Among other things, this victory propelled him into the spotlight. Tsonga eventually met Novak Djokovic in the finals with the loss, which would be his only Grand Slam final. This nigga had to face 2 of tennis's all-time greats in a Grand Slam tournament. I'd be exhausted. This leads me to my next point. What was Tsonga's most difficult areas of his career? This would be his confrontation with legends such as Roger Federer, Novak Djokovic, Rafael Nadal, and Andy Murray. These are commonly referred to as the Big 4. Imagine being at the top of your game and having to deal with the 4 baddest motherfuckers to ever hit a tennis ball. These were some bad mother truckers. So how does Tsonga compare to these greats? These numbers are fascinating. Tsonga has a career victory rate of 66.2%, which is excellent by any measure. However, his record versus the Big 4 is 29.5%. Djokovic obviously has a higher winning percentage with 88.3% in Grand Slams. Tsonga has a 71.6% win percentage in Grand Slams. Now somebody tell me, how you up there but you ain't up there? To put this into context, consider Tsonga's greatness in comparison to other sports legends. He ranks alongside Greg Popovich, the great basketball coach, Joe Montana, the Hall of Fame quarterback with a 66.1% win percentage, and Cy Young with a 61.8% win percentage. Despite not winning a championship, Tsonga's influence extends beyond his on-court accomplishments. His influence on French tennis is immense. With an astounding $22.46 million in career earnings, he holds the record for the highest career earnings for any Frenchman in history. In the realm of tennis, this ranks him as the 20th highest paid players of all time. Tsonga isn't simply a great player. He's a trailblazer in many aspects. Tsonga has raw power as well as elegance. He has one of the fastest serves in tennis history, with a serve that reached 147.3 miles per hour at the Rogers Cup. To put this into context, it's faster than Murray's, Federer's, and even Djokovic's serves. We can't help but to be enthralled with Jo-Wilfried Tsonga's journey as we learn more about him. It's a story of tenacity, resilience, and unwavering determination. Despite not having a Grand Slam championship on his record, Tsonga's impact on the world of tennis is unquestionable. Now let's return to our original question. Does Tsonga deserve himself a spot in the GOAT debate? You tell me.